What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to LIFG. Today we're going to be doing another video here on Eternal Card Game. Today we're going to be getting into the odds and ends puzzles, and as you can see there's quite a bit. We're going to be doing these 8 in this video, but you can see there's another 8, and then the final one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one video with this, then we're probably going to do a deck tech or gameplay video, because I do have some decks that I want to do some videos on, and then we'll sprinkle these sporadically throughout the week or the next 2 weeks, as there's just so many, and we still need to get into the actual new puzzles. We haven't done any of these yet, so that's the plan for this going forward. So last week I I hammered you guys with all those puzzle videos. So anyways, let's get into this one. Piece together a win this turn. Alright, so the opponent's at 9, and we have a Forsworn Stranger in. We also have a Flash Flare, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this to 4 power and get our Fire Influence to 5 to do 5 damage with Flash Flare. So first thing, we don't have either of these colors, so let's go with that. And we need one more color, so we need, this wouldn't do anything for us, time would, so it's between these two. If we play this one, we drop to 6 power, we get our time influence, so this will be at 4. However, our fire influence will not be at 5, so this will do 4 and he'll do 4. 8's not 9. If we go with this one, however, we still get our time influence, but we get our fire influence up to 5, which means this now does 5 damage. And we attack for 4. Find a way to win this turn. Okay, so we have Order of the Spire here, which is a pretty juicy one. Whenever we play a power, his power doubles. So we're going to start off with giving him +3/+3. Then we're going to play Cumbre Emissary, so I can play an additional power each turn. We're only dealing with 5 power, so that's why we're doing it this way. So we're going to seek power. Play your first power for the turn. He doubles to 8. Seek power. Play your second power for the turn. He doubles to 16. We now have 1 power left. We put Elder's Feather on and attack for 17. This is a trap, and this is definitely a trap, so just ignore those. You're outnumbered, survive, and win on your turn. Alright, so we got Flash Freeze, that's a good way to win. So right off the bat, we're at 1, so Flash Freeze doesn't do anything here. Because if we Flash Freeze both these, block one of these, we die. If we Flash Freeze both these and block one of these, we die. So we're going to be playing Righteous Fury. We cannot block any of these because we don't gain any health. He's invulnerable to damage. So we're going to have to block one of these. So it's Righteous Fury here. Gonna block this. We'll take 3, 6, 7, and 3 from this dying 10, but we're gonna gain 10, so we'll drop back to not dead. And there at 16, we do double damage. Pump it to 8. 8 is 16. Alright, on to silver. Win the game this turn. Vodacon. Alright, so we're going to use Vodacon to win the game this turn. Not directly through himself, but through our district infantry. So we'll go enough power to play Vodacon. This is a 3, and what the Whispering Wind says is when she attacks, you may discard a card to draw a card with higher cost from your deck. So we're going to discard Privilege in the Rank, which says if Privilege of the Rank is discarded, play it, and that'll get us 2 power. Vodacon gives all our power cards Destiny, so that's an extra 6 power right there, which is already lethal, so let's do that. Just remember, you have to attack with this as well. This is what's going to win the game this turn. Now, there's a case to be made that you could have played Combray Emissary and played 2 power. Would have been 3, 6, 7, 8. I think that would have been 1 short. Anyways, that's the way I would go about it. Okay, let's go on. Win the game this turn. Alright. So we gotta win this turn, which means we're gonna be playing Bad News. It's important to remember that this card does not work well with this. So we're gonna go +1/+1 to our units this turn. We're gonna use Dragon Breath. Use this to kill that. We'll attack for 6. Bad News. Unexhaust our units, and we get to attack again, and we have exactly 11. We never touched the initiation. There's a lot of spots where Xena Initiation would be the better of the 2 cards. That's not one of them. Find a way to win this turn. Okay, so we have 5 attackers. He has 3 blockers. All our attackers attack for 3, so it doesn't really matter how he blocks. The only problem here is that this has Lifesteal. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack first. We only have 2 power, so we only get to play 1 thing. We'll attack first, and whatever this blocks will kill our own unit, so he doesn't gain the health, because all our units are single faction. So let's attack with everything. And that's blocking that, so we kill this, stop him from gaining any health, and he takes 6. Sometimes you gotta do stuff to your own units. Alright, where are we? We're at gold. Good. Win the game before the flames consume you. So this is a race. Alright, so we can play both these on turn 2. We can play Accelerate on turn 3 on our champion, and play the champion on turn 4 with Charge. So right now we want to make sure on turn 3 we have triple time influence. So let's go time. Yeah, as you can see, they're only having 1 card in hand each turn, so it's just a straight up race. We're gonna go time, Praxis Stranger, which gets us a 3rd time influence, and we'll put this out. We're not gonna block this ever, because right now we have 4 turns. 3 turns. So let's go that, accelerate, and next turn we're going to be playing that. This turn we attack for 5. We have 2 turns to win, which is more than enough. Yep. That drops us to 3, and 3 is not 0. Yeah, that one's just a straight up race. But I like that they put that in there where we start from the beginning and work our way all the way to the end instead of just, this is a situation, win. Alright, and the final one for this video, cut through all that health and win this turn. Okay. Alright, I think I had to do this one twice before. So, we want to hold this in hand. We're going to go for a primal. This gets us shadow for this.
You will be judged.
We'll attack for 8. So remember, I went Seek Power for Primal, and I got Primal because I'm going to need to play Alpine Tracker. So we're going to play the second Stranger here. Power. Now our Alpine Tracker is going to kill our Dawnwalkers, which is going to trigger Grinva and do 8 to the opponent. So we already did 8 by attacking with these two, and we're going to do 8 more by killing our own units. That drops us to 1. Now, because of how we structured it, when this comes into play, it's going to bring back the Dawnwalkers because it's now 5/5. And then we're going to play Blood Ride Callus, which is going to all kinds of trigger Grinva. So let's do that. Get 20 damage in there. And then we attack for the last 14 with our Callus. If you need to pull the video back up to do that one, just make sure you sequence it right. I mean, the way I played the Strangers, you could play the Strangers beforehand or whatever. Just make sure the one you want to be a 5/5 has to be played after you already killed your Dawnwalkers. But yeah, that was the 8th one, so we'll wrap this video up. And the next puzzles video, it may be these odds and ends. It might also be quick draw. So we'll see.